Alright, ghost deck. Horrendous skips. Not great draws either. This is gonna be ugly. Unfortunate. Really, there's just a good joker in here. Good, not great. Good enough for the hex, though. I think this is good enough. If we just play 2 of these. Three of these. Yeah, we really need some flat mult with this. That works too. Alright. We've probably got something going here. I think this is probably just high card now. Mask. I give you the gifted memberships and the 7 months yourself. I'm still in the tournament. You may be casting me for the semifinals. Well, we just got ourselves a free win, didn't we?
Well,
did you just... Let's be honest, Bean. Did you make up this tournament just so that you could have another opportunity to win a tournament? Is that what's going on here? I'm going to take the skip.
Well met.
I don't like taking the skip because we have a Grimbo to ramp, but what are you going to do? To be clear, Bean didn't sponsor the tourney, Bean did. I mean, not having to shell out the entirety of the prize pool is a pretty good incentive for performing well, I guess. We're just going high card mode. Unfortunately, we're gonna lose a lot when this blue man falls off. And we just die to the eye, I think it is. I'll take this fella. Okay, give me a new blue joker or a stunt man. That's neither. Okay, I'll take some Pluto levels. GG. Alright, the only thing that can beat us now is me fumbling, entirely possible, and a boss blind. Maybe we start turning our red cards not red, so that we can also take a blackboard in this slot, and then it would be very free. Fortunately, Obelisk is probably off the table this time, just because we have the Supernova. Boss reroll is very good, because there is a boss that beats me pretty bad. Not as bad as whenever my matches against Bean this season. Was it like week 3 or 4? I forgot that I have to play 4 cards already. See, people talk about how difficult Obelisk is because you have to, like, sometimes look at the run info tab. Nobody talks about how difficult Square Man is because you have to click 4 entire cards. Are you kidding me? What a world. Who has time for that? Should probably get these fellas up, but just in case we run into a bad boss blind. That's 4 times the effort? That's what I'm saying. This is the only thing that matters, actually. The flint doesn't even really matter. Don't spread misinformation about Square Joker. Those are his arms and legs. Please don't lie to other chatters. He's just a boxy boy. He's the only Joker in this game with arms and legs. Whoops. It's true, he did used to be taller. Well, we got Econ back. 5 car! Look at what they're making me do to you, Square Man. It's fine. It's fine. He's already a Sly Joker, and everyone knows that Sly Joker's the GOAT. Speaking of the GOAT. I kills. I bet. The holograms have been plentiful of late, which is why we have a higher than usual win rate, I think. Oh, it's just so easy. Wait a minute. Immediate value? There's just a temperance in here, right? I don't understand how people have a difficult time with this game. You just kind of click randomly and then everything works in your favor. What's the big deal? So this is one of those unfortunate situations where I could botch it, so let's avoid botching it. Yep. We don't have streamer luck, okay? OBS is free. Start streaming. In fact, I encourage you to start streaming this game and see if your win rate goes up. Because had the opposite effect on me. Probably because I'm just yapping all the time. You don't pronounce it obs? I've literally never heard it pronounced obs by a singular person in my entire life. Until this very moment. I started streaming this game and my throwing art goes crazy now? Yeah. Well, we'll just pay $1 for each of these. It's almost like when your attention is divided between multiple things, you do those things worse. I call Streamlabs slobs? Yeah, that's different, though. It's clearly pronounced Obies. What is this, a Billy Mays commercial now? XSplit? I think that's for recording something else. Probably for recording videos on... What's that site that Elon Musk just bought? Xvideos? I think that's what you use to record content for Xvideos. I don't know. I haven't been on that website in a while. It's the wrong one, Roffle? Look, I'm a streamer. I think I would know. Big, thank you for the raid. Can you explain what that site is for people that don't know? It's the Everything app, which includes videos. I don't know why everybody's being so weird about it. Yeah, just ask Grok to take you there. Or whatever. Or maybe don't do that. I don't know. You might get, like, arrested in France, hopefully. Is that what's happening? Maybe that's the one time I'm rooting for France. Let them cook. And I'm not talking about the escargot. I got the Grok guy, but not the Jewel Thieves. Honestly, W priorities. Actually true. Look, if they were able to pull that off, I've been to the loo. Vuh. I've also been to the loo a time or two. Don't mean to brag. But like, if they can break into there and get some, like, they deserve it. He's British posting? Okay, now I've gone too far. I agree with the French, now the British. I'm about to get myself canceled here. Can you stop? This is actually... I'm going to lose. Okay, we win. Never mind. Maybe I should have just rerolled the Crimson Art. This is all France's fault? What did I say earlier about my attention being divided, alright? You should have expected it. Like, those first 3 hits were the 3 consecutive worst possible hits. But right, it's the streamer luck that is why I win. Just make sure you're saving some copium for the rest of us, chat. There's just nothing to feed the constellation with. World's worst constellation. Temperance. Okay. I will get constellation value, maybe, if we happen to survive here. Wait, it's actually the needle? Okay, we're fine. Alright, we got Square Man almost stunting on him. Oh my god, look at that go. Constellation stonks soaring. Okay, actually. No. Okay, it's a polychrome joker now. Need to save money to reroll the boss. Those extra planets might have been what get me through here. Hoping to understand why you didn't buy a telescope since it synergizes with Constellation, does it? The main reason is that it costs $10, but also, like, we don't care what the planet is as long as we get planets at this point. All of my scoring comes from the flat, molt, and ships from these three jokers. Need to reroll. Sure. Like, I don't know... I want money. I don't honestly know that there's much synergy between... That was risk that I didn't need to take. Between Constellation and Telescope, other than they both say the word planet card on them. But also, I have more than one singular joker, right? You need to look at the context of the entire run to make an assessment, not one joker. Does that make Planet Pack slightly more useful? Sure. So I have 192 chips. For every planet that I get that is high card, I add 10 to that. I have 61 and 68 molt from these. For every Pluto, I add +1 to that. Again, you gotta think about efficacy, not synergy. Which one is actually doing more here? You gotta think, period? Well, that might be asking a bit much. We are gonna die here. Yeah, I think with a run like this, I mean, I don't, but maybe less experienced folks might. Nice flight mode go before chips. Well, it was symmetric earlier. But since they're on opposite sides of the equation and always get multiplied at the end, it doesn't matter where the chips go. GG. What are your tips for getting C++? Watch Dr. Spectre to Nespav.